Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out another Las Vegas local park.
Yeah, we're at the Trigono Hill Park in North Las Vegas.
And we're gonna go for an early morning walk.
Yeah, so come get lost with us today.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys made it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring that notification bell because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're still going to be dropping off the Strat. And I can't wait to take you guys with us. So let's go.
Trigono Park is about a 20 to 30 minute drive from the Strip, but if you have little ones, this one might be worth it for you. Las Vegas. One of the biggest differences of the parks closest to the Strip and the ones further away are the views. Now you'll see as we look at this landscape, it's beautiful, it's mountainous, and it really does have some mountain biking trails. So if you do have a mountain bike and you wanted to check it out in Vegas, this is a park you should definitely check out.
So here's some park hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is actually pretty late if you think about it. Most parks close around 9 or 10 here, so 11 p.m. is pretty late. Also, this spot seems to be pretty popular for people who like to mountain bike, and there is a bike repair station here that has all kinds of tools. They got air pumps, tools. So that is actually really neat. I haven't seen that at any of the other parks that we've been to yet.
So if you're interested in mountain biking, this might be a park to hit up.
We got our restroom just right off the main parking lot here. Just some park rules here. Pretty standard, most parks. So.
Oh, mountain biker.
And this place is really popular with mountain bikers. Wasn't expecting that. There's the park map. One lap is a third of a mile. So yeah, it's actually not very big, but I think the trails go outside because you can see how they branch off at the peak of the park up there. But in terms of walking, this is how big the walking trail is. So, and of course, just like every good park, we got doggy bags for your little furry friends.
Let us know in the comments below if you know what that is. We think it's mushrooms, but we're not sure.
Is that desert mushrooms?
Seriously. We're just taking a nice walk. The spider thing looks weird in the playground.
It does. It looks very predatory.
Away from it, it looks even weirder.
It looks very predatory.
It's like, yeah, it's like a black widow just got free and is about to kill you.
Black widow, baby. So it's pretty cool. They actually have this placard here that talks about some of the desert wildlife. So the bighorn sheep, if you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure you guys check out that video where we went down to Boulder City and we got up close, like super up close to those bighorn sheep. It was crazy. We were not expecting that. So make sure you guys check out that video. But you can also find snakes, different kinds of birds, different kinds of reptiles out here. So they're kind of like backdrops. This is the backdrop to that sign. This is one thing you never get tired of living in Vegas, is seeing this stuff. It's so cool. And here we've got some of the flowers that you guys can find out here in what is called the La Madre Mountain Wilderness.
Yeah, it's weird, the white things that we saw earlier on the poster, so we still need to know. Let us know in those comments.
Yeah. Are they a type of cactus? Like,
maybe they're the chrysote bush. They're like the spawnings of it. Who knows? Well, someone knows. We just don't.
Yeah, we just don't. Okay, so this is a map of the Trigono Hills Park, and it just kind of shows you a little about, like, here's the city of Las Vegas, shows the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area, and like we literally just back right up to this. And then here is that La Madre Mountain Wilderness area that we're backed right into. And for all you people who are really into rocks and geology, like my brother-in-law Joel, we got a nice cool map that talks about the different layers in the rock and kind of where they're at in their formation. It goes on to talk about the different types of rocks. So you got claystone, sandstone, slate, claystone, limestone. And there's a lot of limestone in our water here, so I'm not surprised. So as we come up to the end of this walkway, we've got bike trail over here. And we got bike trail over here. And while you could walk it, I mean, there's a perfectly nicely paved walk place, but this is definitely made for mountain bikers to hit the trails. Are you a mountain biker? If you are, let us know in the comments below, because I am curious. I've never gone mountain biking before, so curious to hear from you guys. And just like all good Las Vegas parks, we got workout equipment.
They got signs telling you what to do this time.
Yeah, this one hasn't been ravaged.
Kudos, Las Vegas Parks and Rec. Good signs.
It's because it's new.
It is.
And then this park backs up right up to like residential up here, as you guys can see. But I wouldn't mind having a park in my backyard. It's pretty easy to get to, although I think they probably would have to leave their development, drive around.
Yes.
But
Long walk for that.
still, kind of cool.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do on those. I had no idea. I thought it was for sit-ups, honestly. I'm not lying.
I did too. And then that one's a hyper-extension.
Oh, so you lay down. Oh, wow. Interesting.
That's pretty cool. I might try that out.
That's cool, but I had no idea that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Thank you, signs.
Thank you for the instructions.
It's kind of weird it has a bench right next to the road, but, you know, each their own.
I know there's like a workout area across the street in one of these places.
So they have a bunch of these little signs throughout, and they describe the plants and stuff that are all along the ground. So there's a bunch of them, and especially in this front area, and I'll zoom back out, and you'll kind of see as we go along there's a bunch of them just detailing what kind of plants that they planted in this park. Super cool. So it's nice that they're actually planting things and then letting people know what they are. I have to say, this park, for the Vegas parks that we've been to, is really, really good at putting signs out to let you know like what everything is. So there's this little front gravel area that's a nice little walking trail. It kind of extends off that 0.33 mile one that goes around the park. You'll see the park's kind of right there. But really cool. I like it. I'm digging the little dirt roads in case you don't want to walk on concrete. You know, some people, their feet and stuff don't like concrete. This is definitely a little bit of an option. It's not very long though. It's probably like 1/10 of a mile. So this is the Texas Mountain Laurel. It's super fancy. I have to say, one of the coolest things, I know Nacy said this earlier, is just the plant life and the mountains here. Super cool terrain. Alright, so here's some more of them workout benches. These are the ones that are right next to the road. There's a basic like walk over one, and then some sit-ups, which sadly I thought a lot of the machines were for. I'll show you the signs in a second. So this is what all the signs look like. Really straightforward. Gives you some really basic information. Shows you how to use the machines. And there's one sign for each device out here. So very cool. It looks like with this park, they're again definitely doing some construction. Both of their green areas have fences around them. I know there's some kind of city ordinance that passed not that long ago. Started talking about not using grass in public space. I don't know if that's why they're fenced off right now or if it's some other reason. If you let us know in the comments. So they do have a couple grills here. If you're interested in a party, they do have 4 of those tables. Now, if you watched our Lone Mountain video, which I'll link up in the corner, you know I've talked about these tables before. They're made of like a concrete material. And the one thing is, during the summertime, they will get really hot and they like emanate heat even at night. So just be forewarned, if you're here in like the hotter months, that could be an issue. But if you're looking for a space to have a little quick get together, there are some lights here, and it is under a pavilion. So these are kind of a nice 4-table setup with some grills to the side in case you wanted to have like a little party here.
Or like you could put gifts on it, or you could put food on it, you know.
Yeah, so this is right next to the pavilion. They have a little prep table, so you can do what Nacy just said.
You can set up a buffet, put up your gifts, all of that, which is nice. It's really nice. And they have multiple, because the pavilion over there looks like it also has a prep table, so you're not limited to just this little pavilion.
Alright, so here is Area A. This is another table. It's got 8 tables this time. I think I said in the last one that was the only one. This is just a little bit around the corner. It's got a nice prep table. It's got 3 grills. So there's actually 2 looking like pavilions that could be used for parties if you're interested. Alright, so here's some water fountains. I think this is actually the first park we've been to that has water fountains.
And there's a dog one.
And there's a dog one. Let's see if they actually work that.
There's one that's like a free spout.
Well, they don't work. So awesome. But,
yeah, there's one that's like a free spout down here too. But there's supposed to be a dog bowl down there too. I bet they probably turned them off with COVID. So they don't want people drinking from fountains.
I mean, you can die of heat or... This is the second play area. It's covered in the front area. And then you have this cool rock wall to climb up and kind of slide down. Pretty neat.
Yeah. A lot of upper body strength needed in this one.
Yeah, and a lot of like stuff to climb. And it's definitely newer equipment too.
Mm-hmm. I love that they put the shade, and then I love the squishy, like, shock absorbent material that they do at the parks here.
This is actually made from like old wood chips or something. Or like, oh, it's probably the tires. It's probably made
it's recycled tires. It's pretty cool.
Which, just so you know, a little environmental fact about reused tires is they sometimes have lead in them, so be safe.
Be safe out there, kids. Look at that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like
I don't even know how you would use that.
I don't understand the turny thing. Do you climb that? Do you just like...
Do you slide
practice
down
pole
it?
dancing really badly?
It's crazy.
Start them early. We're gonna see Nacia try this out. I can barely walk on this stuff. It's so like fluffy, but
well, I'm going.
Here she goes.
What I thought was the easiest.
The easiest are the stairs have gates. That's lame. Let's see if she can do it. Let us know. You think she's gonna fall?
As a kid, I would have loved this.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
I was one of those kids that loved being at the playground.
Only Nacia would decide to climb it then. Only Nacia.
It's really not that bad. I'm just more or less worried I'm gonna fall.
You did good. Good job. Yay.
There's like this weird... It's like a really weird, very strong angle.
She's gonna monkey crawl. Anybody ever been in wrestling, you can let us know. Oh, she's gonna go down the slide? Oh, she's gonna go down the slide.
Will my fat ass go down the slide?
She's gonna come home with some carpet burns.
Stay tuned to find out. Oh, guys, it's a tight squeeze. Oh, wow, that's a fast slide! Holy crap!
Glad you didn't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I definitely won't be doing that
up.
again. Expecting it to be. These things are...
Oops. Nacia on the sit and spin.
Just have a couple of shots of tequila.
So, fun fact. In New York one time, we actually got out drunk. Then we went to the park and we did this like spinny thing where we had to spin around. Then we tried to make baskets, and it was a game between us.
Those are the old days.
Those are the 20 days when we were in our 20s.
We were younger then.
All right, so here's the other side of that little play area. There's like this wall you can climb up too. So if you're interested in getting your kid into climbing, I think this might be a decent park for that. And then a couple more sit and spins. And a sign. So this is a splash park. The water isn't on now. I don't know if they actually do turn this.
It doesn't open till May 1st.
Ah, okay. And then no dogs are allowed in water play area. So Trigono Park is actually dedicated in 2020, so it's not even that old. So it says the structure's been built for 5 to 12-year-olds. At Nacia's height, she's kind of in that 12-year-old range. He looks like a sad caterpillar. Yeah. The caterpillar, though, is about to be eaten by the black widow baby. And then there's like big tree plants, too. I'm not sure what they were going for here, but interesting design for the water park.
He won't join me.
Nacia says it only works if there's two of us, but with my weight, it doesn't work. So
it will work. He just needs to sit for a second. This one's better than the one I went on in that other park. Forgot what the park was called, but we'll find it and we'll link it. I got stuck in the seesaw feature and had to like flail my body outside of it. So this I can just stand up. The other one I had to like wiggle my entire body.
All right, so this is the first play area, and me and Nacia think this is probably for the littler kids, whereas she's playing music over there for some reason. This is for the littler kids because it's definitely a lot like smaller in size and stuff, but nice little area. So like I was saying, it is smaller in size. You'll see that it's got a covered canopy as well. So it's a nice little covered area too. So definitely a nice little park here, and definitely something you should check out. It is a little ways away from the strip. It'll probably take you about 20 minutes or so to get out here, but if you're interested in mountain biking or you just want to see the mountains up close, this is definitely one of the options you could do to kind of get out of the strip area and check out real Vegas. Someone in the distance there are some bikers. There are some really nice bike trails. There's another parking lot up here, and I think this is probably where the bikers start because it goes right into the mountain area, but definitely a cool little area.
All right, so that is this awesome park, actually. I have to say, it was way cooler than I thought it was going into it. Had a lot of cool features like the bike repair, the rock wall, it's a splash park in the summer, you got bike trails, I mean...
Yeah, this place is definitely nice. It's small in some ways, and I'm interested in what they're going to do with the open grass spaces, but really a cool park, and especially if you like to mountain bike, this is definitely some place you need to check out, or if you just want to get closer to the mountains to take a nice little walk around there too.
It definitely has that community feel. It definitely feels like the community likes this as part of like the community. When we drive by this, it's always packed here, and we got here at like 7 in the morning, so nobody was really quite out yet because it's a Saturday, but it's almost 8:30 now and people are just rolling in, so it's definitely a very popular park out here. Yeah, check out our playlist for the other parks around the area that we've done so far, including ones close to the strip and ones kind of out in the middle of nowhere, depending on what you want to do when you're in Vegas. And make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to that channel, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do some more Vegas content. And we will see you guys in the next adventure. Yeah, bye everybody.